let's get into how I bedazzled this Bubble Slam Dunk Moisturizer. So we're going to need our Bubble Moisturizer, glue holder, wax pencil, and a nail file. So you're just going to start off by filing down the Bubble Moisturizer just to give it a little grip for the rhinestones. For the first part, I used 2M rhinestones, and this is just for the letters. I think the white was perfect. I didn't want to use clear for this project. I did want to try to grab those vibrant colors and see how it turned out. You definitely want to take your time here and adjust as needed with the 2M rhinestones because they are tiny, but I think they really grab those small details to make the bubble letter pop. So keep that in mind. And I really like how it came out because you could definitely see the brand logo here, and I think the 2M was the best option with the white because it really does draw it out. As you can see here, it came out pretty good, and we're going to move on to the next step, which is going to be the light aqua kind of color. I'm going to do it in honeycomb method, of course. Start off with your foundation line and you just go in with the honeycomb. With the honeycomb method, you're basically placing a stone in between the two stones to make it look like a bee's honeycomb. And I'm going to do this for the whole entire rest of the moisturizer until it's time for me to do like the filler stones closer to the logo. So I'm going to let you enjoy this and I'll be right back. And I believe the color of this stone is light aquamarine. Yeah, I think it was perfect because I didn't want to do something that was too dark. And I didn't want to do clear rhinestones with this one. I can't tell you why. I just wanted to see what the colors would look like together. So right here, I'm closing up the line. As you can see, I did use a filler stone. I believe it was 3M or 2M to keep the honeycomb method in place. And yeah, I think it was pretty good. It didn't, not too many filler stones. As I did get closer and closer to the logo, I did use smaller stones. Right here, I'm just using 2M because the logo is pretty small. So with the logo, just make sure you take your time because that one was pretty tedious. And yeah, I just moved on to the next step. I did use 3M for the little rim. This is the 1 ounce bubble moisturizer. I would say I would just use 2M for this part because the rhinestones did fall off camera because I guess some of them were a little bigger than others because not all the rhinestones are made the same size. They're very close, but some could be a little off. So I would recommend doing the 2M, which is the last one I used, just so that you can open and close the moisturizer without any problems. And then of course I'm going to go in with the honeycomb method once again for the top of the moisturizer. I just did it this way because I wanted to see how many 5M rhinestones, how many rows I needed to complete this. And turns out it was only 5. And then I'm just going to continue doing the honeycomb method all the way around. I don't think I've used any filler stones for this part because I did give a little space in between the orange rhinestones versus when I did with the aqua. but it was just straightforward honeycomb method, and yeah. Lastly is the lid. I did more like a circular method. I did have to use filler stones. I believe it was 3M, just to go around and around. I like the circular method because you're literally just going around and around. Simple, keep it good, keep it clean, and that's what I did here. And overall, the project was pretty interesting. I think the most challenging part was the letters and adding those aqua filler stones, but this part was pretty easy. I think it took me less than 5 minutes. Definitely recommend. It's a smaller project, a little more details, but it was fun. And this is the final project. Tell me what you think in the comments and what I should do next. And thank you again for watching. I hope you subscribe.